Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, brothers. We are in Maldives, and as you have already heard of the beauty of this country, you can see there's white sand, there's green and blue waters, as well as crystal clear waters. As you step your feet inside, you'll be able to see your feet. This is not the only beauty of this country. So this is not the beauty of the country only, but the nationals of this country are 100% Muslim. There's an amazing incident, a story behind this, which many people do not know. We asked many local brothers as well. They also did not have a clue of this type of incident. And it all goes back to the 6th century of Hijri, 1193 AD, where a tabligh of one person, an effort of one person, a struggle of one person made the entire country Muslim without any fight or fuss. There's an amazing incident mentioned of the 6th century Hijri, 1193 AD, where a Moroccan traveler, a businessman by the name of Yusuf al-Barbari, he was a Hafiz of the Quran. He came to the shores of Maldives. And when he came here, while doing trade and business with the people, he came to understand and realize that they also have a custom that is going on, which was a pagan custom of that time, that they would sacrifice a human being. Some say it would be a girl, some say it would be a young boy, once a year, and they would believe that by us sacrificing this human being in the monastery or in the sea, etc., it would save them from the demons and the jinns of this place. However, when Yusuf al-Barbari came as a businessman, he spread the message of Islam and Deen and said, there's no such thing like this. If you would like, let me spend some time reciting the Quran in your monasteries, on your seasides, and you will see all these effects will go away. It so happened, it is mentioned that he recited the entire Quran, and thereafter he gave da'wah to the king of that time by the name of Devami. This king was so impressed by him memorizing the Quran and reciting the Quran that the king accepted Islam. When the king accepted Islam, it is mentioned within the next few years, the entire country and all the islands surrounding this place had accepted Islam. This all goes through the barakah, sacrifice and effort of one person, Sheikh Yusuf al-Barbari. What an amazing incident. It is mentioned that his grave is also here, which inshallah we will visit. And the king, it's mentioned that after some time he went for Hajj, and on his route to Hajj, or while he was in Hajj, he had passed away. Since then, it's been almost 800 years. We see Maldives is 100% Muslim populated country. Until now, there's a requirement for you to be a national of Maldives. You have to recite the Shahada, the Kalima La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So Allah Ta'ala gave them both, the beauty of the world and the beauty of the deen and dunya. But this also makes us realize that whenever we are traveling, we are touring, we're not just going out there for fun, to enjoy the beauty of the dunya, but rather let us take this amana of deen and Islam to every corner of this earth, so that each and every person can accept. Imagine, did he know when he left Morocco, coming for business in these shores, that he'll become a means of the entire country becoming a Muslim? It was just that one fikr and one effort. So let us also continue doing da'wah. Whoever we see, our neighbors, people on the street, people we see around, if we know they are not the reciters of the kalima, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, let us invite them. So brothers, by being inspired by this beautiful incident of Yusuf al-Barbari coming to these shores as business, and thereafter giving da'wah and converting the entire nation to Islam, inshallah, we, Aliana Humanity Welfare, as well as the Message TV team, have decided to introduce Islamic da'wah tours, where we take youth, youngsters, brothers who would like to do something different, to come to these countries or other countries of the world, and spiritually also rejuvenate themselves by messages of scholars, ulama that will accompany them, and together with their deen, they'll be able to, together with their dunya, they'll be able to fulfill their deen as well, inshaAllah ta'ala.